Goddamn Birdman.
Six on the shot clock.
Oh, Ray Allen.
They double him with Butler. Here's Henderson. Misses off the left iron.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter. I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Come.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to argue with the record for Coach Tom Thibodeau of the Bulls, but the rumor mill has it that the front office hasn't been happy with how hard he's ridden his top players. Luol Deng missed time last season with the hamstring injury. Joakim Noah came down with plantar fasciitis. Hey, those things happen, and I'm not quite sure you can put that at the feet of
LeBron. Oh no. Douglas.
And what'd you find out, Doris?
Guys, he anticipates they'll be able to
That's me, LeBron.
perimeter defense
What?
they're facing today and convert a lot of easy chances and uncontested looks from the outside. We'll see if they can knock them down, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. No, Clark, hard to create spacing without the three.
I agree there. I mean, I'd say it's almost impossible with the size and speed of players in this day and age.
Augustine, the feather touch on the finger roll.
Okay. Whoa. Dude, get up.
Now just a 5-point Heat lead. And going back to Tom Thibodeau and that minutes load on his stars, it seems it's getting harder for players to weather big minutes, Steve, these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting going forward to see this Bulls team this year and beyond. Will that wear them down? Their guys play too many minutes. They've got injuries. I think it's time to scale back a little bit on the minutes played. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically,
Go.
coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Guys, how about the Bulls being able to nab the 5th seed in the East
Touching me, Ray.
in large part due to how they were able to play on the road. Of course, when you play tough, solid defense like they do, it makes it easier to be competitive and string together road wins.
And for the Bulls, defense is one of the few things in the NBA that can neutralize a home court advantage. And Steve, a big part of why they had the success they had on the road.
Yeah, they went 21-20 away from the United States. One of only 5 teams in the entire managed to stay.
Ah, shit, man.
From home. That's a real tribute to this team.
Really?
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far. And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too. So they're really doing a nice job offensively.
That free throw good from Allen.
People have talked about the defensive renaissance in Chicago as a big part of their turnaround, and that's accurate. Thibs has done wonders for this team defensively, but another aspect is that they've had one of the deepest benches in the league the past few years, too.
Here's Jones. Shot misses. Brady that time from Douglas. The Heat leading by 10. Beasley the pass to Douglas. Doubled by Augustine. Allen. Headed by Augustine. Allen kicks to Beasley. There's the dish to Buck. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Go back to what you said, Clark, about Chicago. It is a credit to them that they've been able to constantly add or draft talent that is ready to step in for them. And Steve contribute off the bench.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You think about Taj Gibson,
There we go.
first-round pick. Jimmy Butler last year really emerged as one of the best young players in the league. Great story. So terrific job by the Bulls front office in figuring out which player to take later in the first round.
Douglas dishes to Beasley. He's working on Boozer. Fades back. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 10.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint. And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Augustine passes to Jones. Unloads from 9. Blocked. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Miami leading by 16. LeBron outside. Chalmers with the screen for LeBron. And they double it up with LeBron. Jacks up a 3. Shot no good. And in Chicago the other way. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
Well, if this is a matchup that feels familiar, it's because it is. Last season, they were knocked out of the conference semis by this club.
Scored over LeBron. Can't handle me, LeBron.
He has 7. Back to LeBron. Lewis on the way. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Clark, that probably weighs on their minds. A little payback might be in order.
Yeah, I agree. A little payback, definitely. That game might seem like a long time ago, but I guarantee you it's fresh in some minds here.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Gibson. That's Dunleavy in for Jimmy Butler. Jones drives in. No
Should have passed.
That time from Lewis. And there's the foul on the captain. That's his first foul. Wayne Wade, he's checked in for Miami. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. Now the feed to Allen. 6 to shoot. Battier takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Boozer's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, Boozer had his name floated around at the trade deadline last season, guys. There were a number of teams that were very interested in having his physicality and scoring ability down low.
Back to Jones. And powers it through.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
Yeah.
It's a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Can't stop me. Wait. And Bosch.
Whose name would be floated in trade rumors. I mean, one of the top rebounding power forwards in the game can score inside and outside.
Well, I think, Kevin, teams are becoming more and more cap conscious with the new collective bargaining agreement. And Boozer is a very highly paid player, so even though he's productive, I think some people are going to look at that contract and maybe shy away from it.
Lead left side. Pass to Chalmers. Miami no good on that time either. Bulls trail by 12. Augustine off the pick from nowhere.
Bad transition offense. What the hell? What you talking about, Willis?
Augustine against Chalmers. Augustine dishes to Jones. Clock at 6. Makes the lead pass.
Boozer, come on. It have been easy to you.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
What the fuck, Wade?
Today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Augustine passes to Jones. And it's Miami with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
Pass to Chalmers. Feeds to Allen. Working on Jones. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. Wide open shot is on the money. Chalmers has got 9.
Yeah, something that makes him hard to defend is his ability to receive a pass and get off an accurate shot in one quick, fluid motion. So you better beware of where he is on the floor at all times.
One of the premier catch-and-shoot guys in the league, Steve. There's no question about it.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat out front. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's opening day in the NBA, and all is right in the 2K sports world. Hello, I'm Damon Bruce. The Heat have just been all over the court. They'd like a win to put this season on the right foot, and offensively just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry, and LeBron having no problems as expected, scoring at will against Chicago. He's got 12 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. Couple of helpers too. And for the Bulls, they're still gutting it out. They've got to do a better job protecting the ball and valuing each possession. They've not done that. Their turnover numbers way too high through 2 quarters. Joakim Noah's been a huge X factor. He's got 8 points and is always looking to go to work on the boards. That's all we've got here. Now, back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are...
1-4, okay. Derek.
Augustine against Douglas. And Augustine kicks to Jones. He feeds it to Augustine. Snell. He kicks it to Augustine. Just 4 to shoot.
Really?
And the 3
Oh.
on target.
Nice, no.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls.
You know, part of being a championship team is having the talent first and foremost, but then managing the minutes of that talent. The Heat, I thought, did a nice job monitoring the minutes of the big 3 throughout the season and playoffs last year.
As you said, Clark, the big 3 in their prime, but really, you want them to just get their work in during the season, not exhaust themselves before they make it to the playoffs.
I thought, Kevin, along those lines, I thought by the end of last season, Miami was exhausted. And once you try to win a 3rd title in a row, the emotional fatigue and exhaustion really becomes a factor. So this is going to be interesting to watch all year.
Jones with it. Wade picks him up. Jones drives in.
Oh, fuck.
Stolen by Jones. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He dishes it to Battier. And that comes off the assist by
Bloody hell.
Chalmers. Battier's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're straying away from the 3-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many 3-pointers in this half.
Noah. And another shot. And the shot counts.
Oh.
He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Was volley pro, man.
You got to put bodies on.
Bodies on the floor. Ah, we are losing too bad.
Here's Jones. Dishes it to Boozer. Back to Jones. Shoots from 8. And that's good off the glass that time.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like they are, he just took it out on
Okay.
his opponent. I mean, you got to keep your composure. I don't think that was one of his best moments.
Chris Anderson has checked in for Miami. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not.
Yeah.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
The Bulls making a switch.
The best first game. Excellent.
Tonight, you made your NBA debut coming off the bench. Were you hoping for more minutes, or was this still a successful beginning to your career?
Oh, it was a good start, no doubt. I'm still getting used to this team, you know, learning how everyone plays. But Coach and my teammates have been great so far, and I already feel like I'm light years ahead of where I was at the beginning of training camp. I got plenty of room to improve.
Seems to be high.
I look at tonight's game like a small first step in what will hopefully be a long and successful career.
Was because
I wonder if I take you there. Would you believe in fairy tales? Oh, place where
Well, fan.
feels the pain.
Yay.
suffering. Roads are paved by loving hands.